guys, are you buckled?
What?
You're buckled, right?
I am.
So we had a huge plan for today, and
An unseries of unfortunate events. A series of unfortunate events.
the latter half of our week has been just insane. So our plan did not happen today. But look at our new car, guys.
Yeah. Congratulations. Well,
Sort of new. On loan car.
Yeah. It's
Until we get a new car.
It's been a week. So, where shall we start? We're just gonna give you a rundown of our
So we're
weekend.
gonna just give you guys what happened and catch you all up soon, because there's a lot that happened. So our good friends Kristen and Dominic.
Kristen is my manager at work, but we became really, really good friends, and the four of us hang out on a
regular basis, like a couple times a week.
Yeah, but one of the nights we were hanging out, it was really, really hot, so we decided to go swim in the river because the pool's busy and has lots of people, so why not take the free option with less people? So we did. We were swimming, and then these teenagers that were also swimming with us announced that they were going to go skinny dipping
while we're swimming in the river, guys.
Yeah, and they had alcohol and stuff, and normally I'm not a person for
I don't give a rip what you do.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go skinny dipping, knock yourself out. I
Just
don't
not
care.
while I'm swimming in the river,
Right.
please. So we ended up calling the cops on them, and they busted them. So that was kind of exciting and fun.
That was fun.
Because we sat around and waited for the cops to show up. But that was the start of our interacting with the cops. So then that was what?
That was Thursday
night?
And then Friday night.
Thursday night. Kristen and Dominic were out driving. And I'm sure Kristen and Dominic, if you guys are watching, we're probably not telling the story as well as it goes. But anywho, there was a guy who Kristen and Dominic ended up calling in because he flew around them.
Almost like them.
Ran them off the road.
Yeah.
And went crazy speeds down the road, almost hit them, kept weaving in and out of traffic like crazy.
From ditch to ditch. It was insane.
So they called him in and followed him. There was this huge police chase in Rice Lake, and
a policeman ended up getting
a couple policemen I think got injured. It was crazy. And so that was Thursday night. Thursday night. So fast forward 6 or 7 hours later, we were in bed sleeping, and all of a sudden
we were up late that night. We were
up late. We prayed a whole bunch, and we were just kind of chilling. We got woken up in our bed by the police from a phone call, and they said, "Hey, we're outside your house. Your car got hit by a drunk driver." So we went outside, and this drunk lady had totally rear-ended our car, moved it about 15 feet forward, and kept driving. So the police were letting us know, showed us the vehicle, etc., and they went to look after her. And then she passed our house not even 10, 15 minutes later.
We'll probably insert a video clip of her passing, because
we got a video clip of her. And I'll put some pictures either up there or right here of our car, of what it looked like. And so she passed our house. We called the cops. They went and got her. So thankfully we figured out who it was, and she's got insurance and stuff. So English. We filed a claim on our car, but most likely it's going to be totaled. So that was the start of our crazy day Friday.
Yeah, this happened at 3 a.m.
This is at 3 a.m. We woke up.
And so
couldn't fall back asleep.
You can't fall back asleep after that.
And we both had work. So we just stayed up, watched a movie, and then Fanny went off to work. One of her coworkers picked her up.
And the company car and stuff.
Stop. Why can't we just have a normal video? We figured it out. There's a little seal that's flapping around. Anywho, we pinched it in the window.
So my work day, although it was a crazy start, I was like, you know what? It's going to be a great day. It's a Friday. We get things done. We started at 5 a.m. or at 5:15, and we were going to be done by 1 p.m. And I was like, this is a good day. So we get to the first house, and we were using the company vehicle. So we get to the first house, and we clean it, and on the way in, we saw all these deer. You know where this is going, but we saw all these deer, and we're like, oh, that's so cute. And then we cleaned the house, and we saw a garage sale, stopped the garage sale along the way. And we got back from that. We stopped maybe for 10 minutes. We got back from that, leaving, and me, like, I was on my phone looking at my phone, but, like, I could still see in my, is this peripheral vision?
Peripheral, yeah.
Yeah. So I could see, like, all of a sudden there's, like, a really fast movement. A car hit something really hard, and then I saw it leave. Like, I actually didn't even see it come. Like, it was so fast. And Kristen didn't either. She was driving. And thankfully, we were only going about 20, 30 miles an hour. So it, like, it didn't even lock up our seatbelts, which I was really surprised. But it did later on that day. My back hurt so bad, so I must have gotten some kind of whiplash. And Kristen's neck was out of whack, but it was nothing like what it could have been. It could have been so much worse. We were going slow because it was curvy road, whatever. So we get out, we look at the car, and I'm like, Kristen, it's not that bad. It's just the plastic's kind of bent up by the bumper. And then she goes to get out of the vehicle, and she can't open the door more than about like that much. And here it had like shoved the hood up against the door so the door couldn't open. So we had Kristen's husband bring us their car, and we piled all of our cleaning supplies into their car, and then her husband took that car back to the office, and they live only like a block and a half away from the office, so he could just walk home. So we had her new car. We went to the next place we cleaned, and between like going to that place, her car like just clunked out, like not like died, but it was still like terrifying
really
to drive.
Issues.
Yeah, it was having major issues. So we went back to Kristen's house, and we parked it there, and then we still had one more place we needed to go. So we took Dominic's car. It is a stick shift Audi. Kristen does not like to drive stick shift, and
Fanny doesn't drive stick shift.
Like, I do. I could if I was in an emergency situation, but I wouldn't trust myself with someone else's car. So we took their stick shift, and it was quite the adventure getting over there. But, you know, Kristen did an amazing job. She didn't stall it once, except for after she dropped me off. And she did a really, really good job. Then I come home, and I come home, and I was like, oh no, where's our car? Our car's gone. Like the one that got hit. It was just gone. And I was like, did you do something with it, Titus? Like, I called you, and I was like, did you tell them?
Yeah, she calls me up, and she's like, hey, did you, like, do something with the car? And I was like, no. The night before, I specifically told the cops, I was like, don't tow our car away. I'll have one of my buddies come over and help me move it or whatever.
They just took it.
So they just asked the towing company to tow our car away without contacting us or anything.
So we had no idea.
So we had no car. So our car
and we
disappeared.
didn't even know where it was. Although for like all the stuff that happened, I just felt like an amazing piece. Like,
yeah,
it
stressed me out that I didn't have a plan and we didn't have a vehicle or anything. But God just gave us this wonderful peace that, you know, whatever happens, like, it may look really bad right now, but there's a reason for it, and we can trust that, you know, He's working things out for our best. So, I guess that's most of our story.
You forgot what happened while you were at work.
Oh, yeah, and to top it all off, so my job, I do industrial roof spray-on roofing, and then like interior, exterior construction. And so we were spraying a roof Friday with some like rubber stuff to seal it off. And we finished the job at like noon, head home, and it just decides to rainstorm and pour about an inch of water in about 15 minutes. And
with
like,
no warning.
No warning. It wasn't supposed to rain till like 7 o'clock that evening. So that happened and basically like washed half of our job away. So we have to go back and fix it.
It's insane.
So that was really disappointing.
There's another thing that happened while you were at work. Our rental car.
Oh, and Fanny's sister's getting married next weekend. So we had a rental car picked out because we didn't trust our car to get there. Because we have to drive out to North Dakota. It's about 10 hours. And that morning, the same morning, Friday morning, I get a notification that, oh yeah, your rental car got canceled because the lady that we were renting it from found a coolant in it, so coolant leak in it, so we couldn't use it. So you're like, great, there goes our ride for the wedding. We have no vehicle. Our jobs have both like had the worst day ever. The company vehicle's wrecked for your company. Yeah. And it was just a really like
sucky day, honestly.
Yeah. But it was really cool because you like, it was annoying that bad things happened, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it just didn't bother me much.
No, like I came home and like because I've been going like on adrenaline like all day. Like every time I like started to relax, like something else happened. And I was just going, and we were running on 3.5 hours of sleep on top of all of this stuff. I don't think it would have been as dramatic
if we had gotten a normal amount of sleep.
But we didn't. Like it was just awful.
So that was our Friday, but
it's not the end yet.
That's not the end, and it's a really good thing that's not the end. We actually, this car we're driving in, I'll put a picture of it up in the screen somewhere.
Its name, we've decided, if it becomes ours, is going to be Rhonda.
Rhonda, yes.
No offense to any Rhondas out there.
So, this car actually belongs to our landlord, and our boss bought it off our landlord, and then is loaning it to us for the duration of while we're waiting for the insurance company to get back to us. And we might actually end up buying it. We took my motorcycle in today, Saturday, and it should be an easy fix. They should have it done in a week and a half because they're booked out for a while yet, but it should be an easy fix, not too expensive. Hopefully. And also we found another car that we might be possibly purchasing as well.
Right. But so Friday was not complete yet. Once we got this car, we went to Rice Lake, went shopping.
Totally forgot about this. Went shopping, went into town to hang out with some friends because our day had been absolute hectic. And we went to go home from camp because we were at Camp Chautauqua, and our car just like, all of my dash lights come on, it shifts into third, we have no power, and I'm just like, oh, also the gas light just came on. So we should probably stop for gas somewhere.
You should have stopped behind us.
Turtle Lake, I know.
Well, you're about to see how far this thing goes.
Here we go, guys. If we get stranded, you're with us. So, it breaks down last night on the way home to finish the day off, you know, with another car breakdown.
Yeah. So, the car we had just got, I felt so awful.
I felt terrible because I thought we had broken it. Turns out it was just the AC compressor had burnt the serpentine belt, and it melted it, so it broke off.
Yeah, so the belt just completely, like, it runs the AC, it runs
a lot of stuff.
Like, pretty much everything that the engine itself doesn't do.
Yeah. So, that was the end of our Friday. We started it with a wrecked car and ended it with a wrecked car. Well, not wrecked car, but at least not running.
A broken one. So we had to ask a friend to come get us and take us home.
But we have this car, we got it running, it was just the serpentine belt, so I fixed that this morning. Yeah, so that's our story of why we're not doing our normal YouTube video content, guys. Hope you enjoyed listening to our crazy week.
But we're going to end it on a good note.
We're ending it on a good note. We're going to the lake this evening, guys, to go wakeboarding. And I'm so pumped because this is my first wakeboarding time of the season. So I'm really excited. Is that a gas station? No.
No, this town has no gas station.
So anywho, yeah. We are going to try to get the ordering what people order before us
eventually
for a day video done next week, hopefully. But actually it probably won't be next week because we have a wedding next weekend. We'll have something. We'll figure out something, guys.
We do have a video, we just haven't edited it.
So yeah, we will see you in the next one.